Hey everyone, we'd like to thank everyone for your kind comments and following our channel. We'd like to shout out to Stephen Persons, who's been watching our channel for a little bit. He has terminal cancer. It'd be great to shout out to him and thank you for all the support and watching our videos. We just wish you all the luck and you're thought of all the time. Keep commenting, keep subscribing, because it makes our channel grow. And if you enjoy the content, even share it. Many thanks again for watching. Take care. Everyone, welcome back to Belle the Maxi. I'm going to attempt to do the spotlights. So I've got this kit off of eBay. Got all your wirings in your relay. Your little fusey boxy thing. And it's got a good diagram on the back. So wish me all the luck, because I've never done this before.
Well, you got me.
And I got my assistant today.
So you're opening it up, you haven't even opened the bonnet yet.
Yeah, you can do that because you're my assistant.
So I'm the tea lady today.
So you're the tea lady today.
So what have we got?
So it comes with the little fuse box. Where does fuel come from? Fuse box. Some little adapters.
What are those called?
Wire adapters.
Wire adapters, are they?
Yeah.
They're called wire adapters.
They are now. My relay.
Your relay. It's got numbers both ends.
It's all got numbers, so hopefully they'll match.
More wiring.
2 lots of blue wiring which goes to the spotlights. An
Earthy.
earth wire. And another bit of wire.
Well, that's your, got to go to your switch.
There you go. See, I'm getting there. So, let's do this.
Right, so I'm going to set it up just here. And I'll open the bonnet. And provided our table doesn't fall over and the camera don't fall, we should be okay. Another polish on that. Right, here's your wires for the back. Right, now what you need to do is start with where you're going to plant the relay. Just need to actually just play around with it. What you need to do is just grab the relay and just look. What you want, what number it is. Even though you've got a relay and sometimes it's all bust up, you want to like place it and change it. So you got like that. want me to drill the hole?
Yeah.
You want me to drill the hole? I'll drill the hole.
Go bugger that up.
You bugger that up. Where would you think you bugger that up? What do you remember doing it? They're all thinking you're doing this.
You're nice to see.
Drill bits from Aldi's. Worked really well. Or was it Lidl's? That was Lidl's. Lidl's. They work really well. Ain't that expensive, no? Get that bit of muck out of there. Mucky on there. Right now. Yeah. That's going to go on there, like so. So it should be nicely there. Right. Now we need a self-tapping screwdriver. Put that on. So I'll go and get you all that. Come back in a bit.
So I'm gonna earth the wire and the relay, attach it to the side of the wing. I'm just gonna put the connector at the back and directly earth it to the body of the car.
So yeah, it should be screwed in.
So yeah.
And where does this one go?
And this one goes into number 85, which is that one there.
So plug that one in straight away now then.
So.
Right. Get your screw.
Who said do it with long nails?
I didn't say do it long nails. I didn't say anything. You got to file them down anyway tonight because you got to go back to work.
Yeah, I know. Wedding nails. Right, let's see if I can do this.
Right, I'll go around that way. Ooh, I don't know if anybody can see.
Oh, it's fiddly.
Fiddly?
Yeah.
Do you want me to do it?
No, I've got to show him I can do it for a minute. If not, they go typical woman.
I bought the little ratchet because I thought it was easier to fit in there than a screwdriver. Once you got it like bite in it, it'll be alright. Just don't do it super tight, not yet, because we got to want it to turn so you can get your other connectors on.
Oh god, you probably would have had it done by now.
Yeah, probably would have. Do you want me to do it? So you got to get in the car now and get the ratchet. Go on, you can get under there. That's it. Oh. Oh, I've got a broken ratchet now. Ah, that's broke. That'll have to be a screwdriver now. Right, we'll come back when we sort this out. Right, round 2. You have to use a screwdriver now. The ratchet broke.
What you get for letting me loose on your tools. Right, I've done that.
Yeah, that's fine. That's tight enough for a minute. Right, now we've got to go to doing the wiring for spotlights.
For the blue.
And which one's it got to go on the relay?
8-7.
So you only need one lot of wire.
Just one?
Yeah, one.
Which one?
Use that because it's got white colour on it, so that's why it's designed, so it don't riff out on anything. Right, so now you've got to find 87 on that relay. That's why I said leave it loose so you can turn it to see what you're doing. Turn it the other way.
No.
That's it. There you go.
So 8-7. That one.
Right, just check your diagram to make sure. So if your earth is there, 87, yeah. Yep, you're spot on. Yep. Yep, leave it up, it'll be fine. Right, now you need to tidy up this wire and figure out how you're going to do it. So that's going to be, so you want the wire to go like through here. So how I usually do it, I don't tape wire because the simple reasons, the reasons why I don't tape it is this wire gets hot, right? And if it gets hot and you've taped it all up and it starts going and melting and burning, it'll burn through all this and it can destroy it all. So the best way of doing it is don't tape it. I usually, what I do is I just get these, just little cable ties, and I just cable tie it around here and then a few down until you get to where you need to go.
Okay.
Alright. That's everybody's mistake. They always like to wire it up, you know, tape it all up, and then it just, if you get a fire, it destroys everything. So you bring that one up a bit, so he's up like that. So what you want to do is bring that up like that, put a cable tie around it, cable tie it right the way around through the big one. Yeah, through the big one. Make sure you got your cable tie on the right way around mine, which you haven't. That's it. So don't thread them through yet until you got your wire in. There you go. Don't do that tight, just leave it loose for a minute. I do. Just in case you've got to feed another wire through there, because I have made that mistake in the past. And then just do another one further on down. Make sure you got your wire thing round the right way, mate. No, you've got it round the wrong way again. All you got to do is just turn it over. And you got it round the wrong way again. That's it, just turn it over, that's it. There you go. A couple more down there. A little bit on the fiddly side. Just put it in the nail and see if he goes click. I do. As I said, never do them all up tight for a minute, because I've made that mistake in the past, and then you've had to add extra wire. So what you want you to do is, because you've got that big thick wire there, feed them round that big thick wire. Just keep them round there. Yeah, it's a little fiddly.
I think this one's wrong.
It'll be all fine, absolutely fine. But right, take one up, see where we're going in a minute. Right, because you've got your wires here, which we got to change these ends. So you want, what I do is try and go round underneath. So try and get another one just right in down the bottom down there. Really got that nice bit of clear black wire, yeah, which is all mucky. Okay. Right, they're all just loose for the minute, aren't they?
Yeah.
Right, now what you've got to do now is you've got your wire. As I said, they give you a nice, like, your clip came off.
Oh.
You didn't put that one on. You must have put him on backwards, you must have went on backwards, that's why you didn't click. Try him again. Right, that sounds more promising. Okay. Right, you got your lumpy piece of wire, and you got your wire spotlight thing here. Now what we need to do now is try and find a nice way of routing that through here so it doesn't look like an abortion. So
you might be able to thread through the grill bit and then sit under there.
Let's try it and see what it's like, and then if you don't like it, then just when you, well, all we've got to do is just pull it back out. You just got to remember, if you ever have to take the grill off.
Oh, I keep catching myself in the badges.
Watch me badges, especially me old St. Christopher.
Up.
Depends whether or not it's tucked down enough. Can you see it from the front? You don't want to. You don't want to see it, do you? You don't want it to look horrible. I've got to straighten that spotlight as well, because it's pushed back.
Yeah.
I'll sort that out in a bit. Well, best tidy it up then. Right, we'll come back in a little bit when she's finished tidying up this.
I'm going to sort the earth on the spotlight. So I need to remove this one.
Yeah, cut that one off. Cut the one off the other one as well. Now you've got to strip the wire. It should be spotlight. Yeah. I don't think there's any wire left. Don't you? Don't we do? Yeah, what are you doing? I was going to say, don't cut it down anymore. So take it up a little bit.
There.
Mm-hmm. Just trim them off. There you go, that was better. Right. Do that one first and then just twiddle your head around a little bit, that's it.
Blue
Get your blue connector.
there.
Grab your other bit of wire. Find your end on there, whatever end you want to use. I think there's one end already been done. Push him in. Make sure he's in there nice and tight.
So.
Make sure you use the right colour code. And just keep going down. I mean, most people solder them. I soldered them on the Mini. Okay, just make sure the wires don't fall out. Right. You could do one more in the middle and just give it an extra real good squish. Make sure you're on the blue. Okay. Right, that's that one done.
So now we need to trim.
No, don't need a trim yet. We need to, what we need to do is feed the wire through to wherever it is you're going to put the wire in through the grill somewhere, aren't you?
Mm-hmm.
So take that black all the way through, and then we'll see or not if that looks perfect, or do we need to come down lower. Might have paid to put it through that one, you know, down under this one.
Oh, I didn't know there was a gap there.
Yeah, put it through that one. It'd be, if you want to cheat, fold your wire up, fold the wire like that, and then feed it through that way like that, and then you should see it come through. Can you got it?
Keep pushing.
Go on.
There we go.
Just pull that one through. Right, gently, gently, because if not you'll pull your blue one off, because it might be a bit tight. I'm not sure what it's going to be like here. Yeah, I think it might be a bit on the tight side there, isn't it? Yeah, it's going to be a bit on the tight side. Yeah, so you probably have to feed him back through that one you had originally. Yeah, so just go back through into that one. Got your foot on it, mate. There you go. Feed it all the way through that black one. Right, now that black one, feed him down through in through there, in through here.
Around the blue.
Yeah, so he goes this way. Just grab one end, you know, your end. Why are you going all the way like that
You
for?
sit under there.
No, you won't go under like that. No, you've got to grab your end, and then he slides in through.
Oh, yeah. This one.
Yeah. Slide him in through there.
You got him.
He should go in. Can't see much, got hair in the way. And just pull it gently, don't pull it too mad. Make sure you take all these kinks out and twists, which you probably have. Which you have, haven't you?
Yeah.
Yeah. What are you? Sausage.
Yeah, it's not much.
No, bugger. That's because you rolled it up, see? You have to start again. It's all beginners. It's all beginning. All beginning. Just gotta go again. Take your time with it. Plenty of time. Just want it done sometime today. Yeah, that's it. Go on. That's it. Gently pull them through. Make sure you ain't got them tangled up around
Oh
them.
my lord.
That's what it says. A lot of wire. You don't want to cut it yet. So it's just a little bit of scrap wire I had.
There.
Right, now there should be another one you can feed it through. Further along. Do the same on that one.
Yeah.
Right, now where are we going for the earth to?
We're gonna pop it down there.
We're going to earth it on there.
Ready-made hole.
Ready-made hole, and we're putting nut and bolt in there.
Right,
so just measure your wire to it and how you want it to go. Is that how you're going to do it? Like that? Just add a little bit of extra. Yeah, mark it and then to where you want it and then snip them. Might if it's a little bit longer. There you go. Right, let's give me that little bit because I'll have that one for the other spotlight in a minute. Right, you need to trim your end on that one. You've got enough wire you can pull up on it a bit so you're not like breaking your neck. There you go. Don't put it on my bodywork. That's it, put it on the mucky engine. Right, now you need a wire connector. Loads of them. I think that would be the right size. See if that looks about right size to go over that hole. So we can put just a nut and bolt in there. Yeah, it looks alright. Just put that one on there and then crimp him. Feed him for a little bit, that's it.
Is that enough?
Yeah, just put your nail over it like that and then crimp it. You've got nice long nails. Not down that bit, further down. No, not there, further down, that's it. Go on. Give him a good hard squeeze. Go on, you're alright. Let's have a look. Give him one on there, let's see right on the end there, that bit there. Just give him one on there. Yeah, you better hold it. Yeah, I don't want to take my finger.
Oh.
That's fine.
Yeah?
Yeah, that's fine, because there's only an earth. Go on there like that, yeah. Right. So now we need to do this one. So you need to trim that bit there, same as you did on that other one. Let's get back here a bit. Get my pull. There you go. That's enough, yeah, that's fine. Get one of the jobbies out of there then. And you should have enough wire here. Yeah, you need to trim your end on that first. There you go, you got plenty there. Put Mr. Blue thing on. Yeah, make sure. Where are you going that way for?
Why am I going that way?
Why are you going that way? Sausage. Make sure you got it really pushed in, mate. And then just give them a good old squish. Without it coming out the other end. Just give him a little tug, make sure he's in there. Right, now feed him through.
No.
Yep. Right, now where are we going with this one? Before you even...
Oh, put it through.
Yeah, feed it through that bit because it makes it look neater. Let's have a little look. Move around a minute. Just bring that back a little bit. Get that one in there. There we go. And just give it a little pull. There you go. Measure it down to where you need for it to go. Just add a little bit of extra. Give it a snip. I'll take that. I can get your connector. There you go. Oh, nice little wire on there. At least now your hands are dirty from doing some work, not fell over.
Yeah.
What are you doing that? Yes. But what are you doing then? I thought you were cutting it off. That's it. Go on, give him a good old squish. Hmm?
They're tiny.
Yeah. Give me a little bit more of a squish further up. Sure on the blue. Give me a little bit more of a squish just up this bit more.
Up here?
Mm-hmm. Just give me a little squish.
Yeah. Loose.
Yeah, a bit more of that. Use your blue and make sure you're using the blue, not the... Because like I said, they're colour coded. Time for a nice drink in a minute, I think. I think he's done now, hasn't he? He's had a good old squish company. Oh no. I'll get you another one. That one's no good now. Throw that one away. Get you another one. Oh. Lucky we're not buying these from the old car shop like we used to. I think we'd get a big job lot of them now. It used to be something like 2p, 3p or 5p for just for one.
Oh.
Go on, give him a good squish.
Break him.
No, he's on the floor now. He's only down there. See if he's still any good. See if he's still any good. Let me have a look at him, see if he's still any good. Why are you having trouble with this one?
Don't know.
You done the other one? Put him on. Screw your wire up a bit. It's not bad, you're learning how to do it. That's it. Now give him a good squish there.
No.
You're working, mate. But you ain't no good now, is it? Is it right still or not? What am I doing? No. Let me do it. Let me have a go. Put that knackered one there. I'll get another one. Oh dear. Oh, lucky we ain't buying these singly, wasn't it? Because that would have been like 5p or you would camera. I'll do it this time. Done.
So you've got the knack.
The neck. Right, I'll check these in the bin because they're no good thing. Right. You need a nut and bolt now, so we'll come back again in a bit. So, what do we need?
A nut and bolt.
You got dirt on your head. You got dirt on your forehead.
Yeah, working hard, Steve, working hard.
Right. Come back in a bit. Okay, right, now you're doing the live wires now, aren't you? Right, so
Snip this one off.
snip that one. What we don't want. They cut right because they're brand new. Alright? Yeah, because they say they're brand new. Now use them to do the trimming way.
Yeah.
That'd be easier than struggling with either thing. Okay. You want the other bit of blue. Well, yeah, you can trim that one first anyway. Right, do you remember how I showed you how to work it? Get it in there first.
Yeah.
There you go. And then do the same on the other bit, and the same on the other bit.
Oh, it's a bit tight.
Yeah, it's a bit tight.
Fiddly.
Do you want me to get in there?
Yeah, you might have to do that one. It's a bit fiddly for
Yeah.
you.
You're done with that then. Right, I'll get these done. Oh yeah, it is a bit fiddly, isn't it? So we'll just do a bit more on there. That's a bit more like it. Right, do that blue one. A bit more. Right. Remember what you got to do?
Yep.
Oh, nearly broke my neck.
Grab this one.
No, grab the other one.
You're doing it to that one, are you?
Yeah, you've got to do it to that one. So put them two together. Run them around like that. That's it. I mean, soldering would have been better, but I'm not going to be very often. I'm going to have these spotlights on. Don't really go anywhere.
Pop the little blue connector on.
Yeah. Give them a good old push. Push both the wires together, that's it. And then grab your other end, put your other blue bit on. And you can crimp that bit first if you want. Like I said, be easier. Alright, do you want me to do it, or are you getting a bit fiddly again? Just make sure, just give it a little tug, don't put it too much. There you go.
This one.
Yeah, it goes in there. It's alright, I might have to wire freeze up a little bit. It makes better contact inside.
Push it in there.
just crimp them all the way. Just make sure they're all definitely in there, not going to pull out. That looks strong enough. That looks fine. Right, now, come on this way. Right, now we've got that one. Right, where's the blue wire on this one? Then we need to pull that so it's a bit more tighter. Pull that like that, put that one like that. Right, so now you need to, there's your one there. So you need to just cut that piece off, trim it, cut that one, say about, I don't know, about there, and then trim it, put a blue on, and that's it, job done on that. And then we get to the fiddlier stuff. Finding your live, and where we're taking the live from.
Am I doing that right? Snip in?
Yeah, snip, as long as you measured it. Don't matter if it's a little bit over.
Like that.
There's Mr. Slicers. So they work a lot easier for trimming the wire than trying to do it with those. The main thing is you've had to go using these. You okay, or are you struggling to go? Do you want me done? You okay?
Yep.
Right, you gotta get your blue connector, mine. Just let the wires go, they ain't gonna go nowhere. That's him. That's it, push in one end, and push in the other end. Got a lot of wire coming through the other end on that one.
Is that too much?
Just try it with the other, push the other wire in and see what happens. Because you might have a problem, you might not be able to get the other wire in.
So short.
If not, just slide that other one back out a little bit. If he's a bit long. I mean, you could trim it down a little bit, take a little bit off if you want. Oh, you got none, have you?
Mm-hmm.
Okay, then crimp that then. Crimp that then.
Oh.
What did you do, come out?
Oh.
Fiddly there, isn't it?
Mm.
Of course, done that with like, what was it, 3-inch long nails? A bit of exaggeration, what was it, about 1 inch long?
About that.
Half inch, one of it. So I've got to let you off a little bit. You okay, or you want me done? I mean, in theory, it's still you, it's done. I'm just helping you out. But you have got super duper long nails. I mean, this rate probably going to a 3-part series.
Yeah.
Hey, look.
Right, that one's kinked on.
What, both ends?
Yeah, I'm doing it
Weather looks like it's gone on and changed, doesn't it? There's a cloudy. Bit of nice blue up there, but cloudy over that end.
Oh no.
Okay?
No.
No?
Blue ones come out.
Ah, the blue one's coming. What, the blue wire you mean?
Hmm.
You want me to done? Or are you alright?
Let's have a look here.
Yeah, because you have got long nails. Oh. I'll let you off because you get long nails. Let's have a little look, see.
You might need a new blue.
I'm gonna need a new blue. That one's squish blue. Ooh. Well, before we forget about it and gets caught around the belt. Slide him in. Oh, he's fiddly just
It is.
Glasses now, I can't see what they're doing. The lighting is quite rubbish out here today. There. That's done. All we got to do now, just cable tie, tighten up the wiring. Let's get that one out of the way. What's that? Oh, that's just lights. Right, put that one down there. I'm going to tidy up all this wiring in a minute. We've got to tighten up that earth properly. We better not try it yet, because if not, it'll might earth out. Well, might get a spark from here and then blow the balls. Okay, so what's your next job we've got to do?
Switch?
Well, switch and find a complete live.
Live, yeah.
So you need a live, so you need, what one do you need now? You need, what number on the relay do you need now? So
86.
That's for your switch. So what
Oh
one,
yeah, 30.
so you need 30 for a power, and then for
And that'll be the
switch,
red wire.
Right, so where's that red wire? Which comes with a fuse and everything. Take Mr. Elastic band off. Right, now, the thing is, we've got to find a live. Do you get a fuse? Yeah, you do get a fuse. What amperage? 15. Bobbin fuse too. So one end will go to the relay. So you connect that one up to, which one was it on the relay?
30.
Let me have a look. Yeah, 30. So turn them the other way. Go on, here you go. There you go. Find 30 on there. Right. Now if we put your green on as well, that done then as well, then, isn't it? This is your switch wire. Wire for your switch. Just take your elastic band off. Might as well put them on now. We know what ones are what anyway, don't we? So just leave it like that, it'll be alright. Just put them on. Okay. So take that down like that. We just got to find somewhere constant live. Well, not a constant live, a live from the ignition. switch wire is going to be easy. So we need to feed. This is where it gets a bit tricky now, see, because we got to try and feed that wire through one of these little grubby holes to try and get into the dash, right? And you've got all this extra wire with a fuse all the way down here. So, right, we're going to come back in a bit because this is all just boring, fiddly stuff, fitting it through the dashboard. Okay, everybody, Trouble's on the phone at the moment. She's doing an important phone call. Okay, so there's me live, which goes to the relay. That's your switch wire. So that's your actual headlights, which goes to the relay as well. So I need a constant live. So the only way of doing this, and I've taken off the cowling up here. What a pain in the ass. The second time I've had to take this off. I've never known a pain in the ass thing to take off. Why can't it have been like a forward one? Just cut screws underneath and both of it comes apart. This is just so fiddly. Right, so what I'm going to do is find a live feed only when the ignition's on, not when the ignition's off. Because if you do it with the ignition off and it's a constant live, then there's a live going straight to the relay all the time. It's not good, because then you might accidentally get out of the car, hit your switch, and then your bloody spotlights are on, flatten your battery overnight. So best do one with a live only on the ignition when you turn it on. So we're going to find a proper live. I mean, I got the box here because I thought maybe I might have took it up further, but then I put my head underneath properly, and then I found the bloody connector here. It's already got a fuse going to this one, so there's no need to go to the actual fuse box. It's a waste of time. So just do it straight through. Best to just do it straight into the actual wiring name to find an actual proper live, but only do it, like I said, when ignition is on, not when ignition is off. So right, let's find the keys. Where did I put the keys? There they are. Put the key in ignition. So I'm trying to do this with one hand, so bear with me because I am just trying to do this with one hand. Let's find something to earth it to. And I've got to try and get in there and check what's live in here and make sure, see what's live for a minute with the ignition off. So that's a constant live, so you don't want to put it to that one or everything else. Seems off. See this brown one, this brown wire here, get into there. This brown wire, brown there and brown and white there, that is your constant live. So that is a constant live straight to the ignition all the time. So that would be like one for like your interior lights and stuff like that to stay working on. Okay, right, so put the ignition on. Don't want to leave the ignition on too long, because if not you burn the coil out. The coil will get hot. So that one straight away is live. Nope, that one isn't. Or is that one? Oh, hang on. There you go. So that one there is a live. So you've got a live on that one, live on that one, and nothing on that one at the moment. But that one could be for something else. So it could be for when you actually crank the starter motor. Oh, that's a pain, yes. How did that happen? Right, get that earth back on there again. They're a bit on a fiddly side when you're trying to do it on your own. Push that into there. I don't know if I got it in enough. No, so it's not, I don't think I got it in enough. Right, so like I said, I can take it from that one, or I can take it from that one, because if I go into, push that into there a minute, if I leave that, oh, come on, put it there, stay. If I turn ignition off now, see, put ignition on one click, nothing. Put it on the second click, we got life. Just put it on the first click and see if that green one is live. That green one is live on first click. So I could use that one, or I could use the other one. But knowing that that white wire is very, very thick, it's a heavy duty wire. So that is a heavy duty wire, as the green one is not such a heavy duty wire. And if you've got spotlights on, that one could get hot very quick and melt and catch fire. So I reckon they're better off putting it straight to this white one, which only works on when the ignition's lit up. So I'm going to put it to that one. That would be I think that would be the safest. And then we switch, and I got this just here, so I can just pull out of there and take that out. Let me switch it, go in there. So job done. Right, we'll come back in a little bit when we get some of this wired up, because I'm waiting for trouble to get off the thing. Okay everybody, right, we've got our live, that's all done, that's all set. There's our two wires for the switch. One's going to be a live, the other one will power straight to the spotlights. Trouble's now off the phone. I've done all the other little jobs. I didn't really do it off camera, you know, I showed you what to do. Constant live to your relay. I wouldn't take it to the battery. Some people say take it to the battery. I wouldn't. And then find another live for your switch when ignition's on as well. So in case this one I've just took from the rear window demister, because it doesn't work anyway. Because the thing in the back window has had it. So trouble here is going to connect up these little wire connectors. That's it, just push them on. And then clip. Really give them a good squeeze. Make sure you're on the blue. A bit further down, there's another one you can, no, not there, that's it, just there. You can get another one in there. No, just there. Get further down, that's it, give him a squish there. Ah, same. And the same on the other one. Just give him a tug, make sure, yeah. You should be able to crimp them about 3 times. That's 2. Make sure he's not going to come off. Okay. Right, put your switch in. You know what would be easier first, don't you? Yep. Take your switch back out, put them on. Just put them on for a minute because we ain't sure which way the switch is. Right, now if you turn the ignition on so it lights up, I have your relay click. Right, now hit the switch. There you go, we've got a ball back, the other one. Right, off. Okay, now put them in and screw them up. Washer.
Finger?
You should be doing it up by hand. It might have just gone a bit cross-threaded. Just take it back off and redo it again. It's because it's a very, very fine thread. You know, it's not a very thick nut. It's only a very finny one. No, you go on a bit cross-threaded if you don't want it.
You know.
Do you want me to do? If you wouldn't, I'll put it on. See, never been a car mechanic with long nails. God, even I'm having trouble with it. That's because I'm doing it with my left hand. Hang on. Reach over that way. Oh, God, I'm having trouble with my right hand now. There we go. I'm going to do a nut properly in a minute. Okay, so now we just got what we got left to do now. Tidy up, yeah. And you can see I rushed those speakers in because look at believe it or not, these speakers are just from a surround sound in house. You just use them on there. And I've got to put that cowling back on. Oh God, that's fiddly. So, right, so that's about it then. So turn the ignition on, try to switch again, and we just got to change one bulb. There we go, see? Off. On again. Off. Lovely. Grand jobber. And we got our fuse up here. So if we ever need to change him, it's nice and easy to get. All trouble got to do now is tighten all these up and cut them down. And that's about it. So, nice job, well done. So that's not bad because you've never done wiring before. You've done spark plugs, changed spark plugs, but you've never done wiring. What's the other jobs you've done with me, apart from the exhaust? What, nodding naft up? Yeah. You took wheels off. You've done tyre changing with me tyre changer. What else have you done?
Back in the day, you started to take the engine out.
Yeah, you used to help me take the engines out, yeah. Essex engines and the Pinto engines. What else? Oh, and the gearbox. You even climbed underneath and helped me put the gearbox in. On the Ford Capris. What else have you done? Apart from like general tidying up the car already on the inside, and you like doing the inside cosmetic stuff. Yeah.
I wouldn't mind getting my hands more on brakes.
I thought you'd done brakes before. I thought you'd done some brakes. You've watched me do brakes, but I can't remember if you've done them. I thought you'd done them on your Capri back years ago.
Once, yeah. You done one side and then you said, go on, you can do the other.
I was going to say, because they're really, really easy to do on a Capri. Well, that's about it, really. I can't think of anything else off the top of my head you've done.
Parcel shelf?
Parcel shelf. Oh, and steering wheel covers. She likes putting the steering wheel covers on, and she's done a grand job of that parcel shelf on the back. I don't think the boot's unlocked. Oh, it is. Apart from the dust from where the thingamajigger, and the heat has got at it again. I mean, all these bubbles is just from where the old glue was underneath, but
yeah, the old wood thing.
Yeah, but I mean, what a grand job! I mean, get the shaping of it, or everything like that. Heat is from out here now. It's warmed it up a bit and distorted it again, but I had to do a couple of other bodges because this piece of wood which sits in there is bowed out. You can see where I glued it, where it broke, and it's bowed out again because it was nice and straight, wasn't it? Yeah. And it all fitted in there lovely. But I had to do the odd bodge jobs which other people have done, I think, on Facebook with their maxis, so to stop it bowing.
It looks better now. I mean, before it wouldn't even sit, would it?
No.
So it sits now.
So it's nicer.
These little bits are.
And I got these little poppers that keep coming out as well. Where's this one gone? In there. It keeps coming out of there. Keeps coming out of there, that little popper. Yeah. So.
Well, from where she started to where she's ended now.
Yeah. I mean, you've done these, didn't you?
Yeah.
I mean, that one was a bit shorter because a bit of cardboard broke on there and it got a crack in the cardboard. So we can only
dried out, didn't it?
Yeah. So the best you could do. But I mean, at the end of the day, it's a driver. It just makes it tidy. It's a user. We're not looking for show-winning contests. Although that's years ago. I don't do any of that now. I just want a car I can drive.
An old girl back on the road.
Yep. So, like I said, there's still a few more jobs to do on the maxi yet. So, we ain't finished yet, are we? No.
She'll never be finished. She'll just We'll soon pick something out and say,
You still got that dirt on your head. Oh, he made it even worse because I got dirt. Get a bit of tissue. Where's that bit of tissue? You ain't drink your coffee neither. Yeah, you better wipe your head. Look in the mirror. That's better. That was bugging me, that bit of dirt. Really bugging me.
It just shows I've done something.
You've done something, yeah. I've done some work today. So, yeah. So, if you want to see more of Trouble doing the odd little jobs, me bailing her out halfway through, because she's either learning curve and you've always got your head in your phone. People are phoning you all the time. If it's not your mother, it's your work. Right, so we going to end it there?
Yeah, why not?
I think we've basically done it all, because it's only putting the cowling back together. I don't think they want to see you put all that back together. Cussing and swearing, because I had a cuss and swear to get out. So we'll end it there then. And there's only a bulb we got to change as well, one bulb. I don't know if I got another bulb. So yeah, so we'll end it there then. Right, that's the like fourth time I've probably.
Fourth time we've ended it now.
Yeah, so you're going to say bye then or what?
Yeah, well I hope you enjoyed it. I hope I brought a bit of entertainment to it. So like and subscribe and keep our channel growing.
So ta-ta for now. Bye bye.